I am excited to have you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you watching on the replay. Good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm excited to have you. It is Robin and I am on. We are back for Let's Talk Church. It's 11 a.m. on Monday, so you know what that means. I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Good morning. I see my Instagram family jumping on. So glad to have you guys. Pray that you all had a wonderful weekend. All of my folks over on Facebook as well as YouTube, thank you guys as much for tuning in. Let me see what we're doing. Good. Just put in the comment section hello. Let me know that you're there. Of course, feel free to tell me where you're streaming from as well on Instagram. Let me know. There you guys are. Good morning. I see my Chicago girl. Whew, I am tired. Let me make sure you guys see my beautiful flowers this morning. I got to talk about that. But let's go ahead. You know, I got to play my theme music. It always puts me in that right frame of mind where I am excited. My computer, when I tell y'all, wait till I tell you that story. I'll give you that next. So hold tight. Here we go with my intro. Well, maybe. Yeah, this computer is not happy with me. Get to see the intro. I love you on Instagram. You just get to hear, but the music's good. So I'm glad that you are connected. So again, good morning, everybody. I see you on, Captain Reverend Brian Major, my buddy, my partner in crime. Glad to see you on. Kathy is on. Good. She says she enjoys all my teachings. Thank you. I appreciate that. Chica Hunt is on. Good. One Heart International Church from Houston. Who else is on? I am so excited. Today we are going to be talking about, is it time to flip your flop? Yes, I'm ready for you guys this morning. Type that in the comment section. Are you ready to flip your flop? So this past weekend, I was on the road and I was working on site at a client, and I was trying to record my Friday session, and my laptop let me know that it was not pleased with me. It's a couple years old, so, you know, be a little patient with it. But I think it knows that I'm ready to replace it. So the trackpad has been a little extra special. So look, let's lift hands and point to my computer. We need it to act right. So, but I told you guys that I've been building out my studio. So I got some new equipment. So I'm going to unveil it this week. I wasn't able to do it last week. I told you guys because I had to travel, but I got it. The studio is set up. I just got to unbox and do all of that. So I'm going to be sharing that with you on this week. All right. So who's on? Let's see. Quinn. I said it right. Glad to have you on. Quinn says, I sent you a tweet of your book, which I received in the mail on Saturday. I've already started reading it. Good. I'll make sure I retweet you. I'm so glad that you got the book. Thank you so much. If you're interested in any of my books, Quinn is talking about, of course, my WOW book, Wow Your Guest, Winning Hospitality Strategies to Change the Culture of Your Church. This book is so amazing because it not only teaches your hospitality team how to, you know, change the customer service at your church, but it speaks to nine specific first impression ministry teams. And literally right before the pandemic, you know, I had released the book and I was talking about the importance of shifting from a, you know, just a hospitality focus, but shifting to a first impressions team focus. That's even, you know, plays right into the teaching on today when I ask you, is it time to flip your flop? So, let me put my glasses on because I can't see over here on Instagram. I see you guys. Cavell Samuels, good. Victoria is on. I got to call you, sweetheart, right after I finish. Yanya's on. Good stuff. Inspirational beauty. Good. Thank you guys so much for saying hello. And then again, all my folks over here on Facebook and YouTube. Again, thank you guys. You ran over to YouTube and really helped a sister out. I got about 300 hours last week. So listen, we're not quite there yet. I still need your help. Thank you again to those that ran over and did what I needed. Here's the ask. I am trying to monetize my YouTube channel. The requirements are 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So I have more than 1,000 subscribers. So thank you for that. But I am short now about 800 watch hours. So all you got to do to help your girl out, whatever network you're watching this on, you can flip over to YouTube, as well as the day progresses, just go to YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel, but then just start playing my videos and just let them run in the background. Even if you can't watch, I understand you're at work, but you can listen, or you could just put it on low. But whatever you do, I will get credit for those watch hours. So help your girl out. I really, really appreciate it. So let me see. That's that. And then, of course, thank you guys. Those of you that have been getting my wristbands. The red one says 6 feet, please. I'm social distancing. The yellow says elbows, no, no touching, 6 feet. And then the green ones say open for hugs. So if you want to get these wristbands, of course, all you have to do is go to bookings at thewareagency.com. I'm almost afraid to try to type anything in here because this computer is acting so special and I don't want to mess. Yeah, it's not going to let me. So I don't want to mess anything up. So we're going to leave it. You can, of course, just shoot me an email to bookings at thewareagency.com. Those of you that, there it is. Okay. Let me just put it up and see if it works. Thewareagency.com. I'm going to leave well enough alone. Sometimes you just have to do that. All righty. So you also, of course, there it is. Now it popped up. Isn't it just crazy? Yes, to order wristbands, bookings at thewareagency.com. But here we go. I am so excited about the teaching on today. Last week, thank you guys. I got great views, great remarks. Some of you even emailed me about my teaching on how to eliminate, how to get rid of church announcements. I taught a lot about Facebook groups. And of course, thank you guys for the orders that came in for my book, The Ultimate Facebook Manual for Churches. You guys were not playing. I appreciate it so much. My assistant, Selena, was over yesterday and she took another whole case of books so that she can fulfill the order. So thank you guys for showing love to your girl. Keep those orders coming. I really appreciate it. I am a full-time, entrepreneur, and this is how I make my living. So I get paid for sharing information. How many of you all know some stuff that people would pay you for? Yes. Think about that. I am a living witness that you can earn a living off of what you know. Yes. So we'll talk about that probably in a future teaching. But today we are talking about, of course, church leaders. Let's talk church. Is it time to flip your flop? People often say that teamwork makes the dream work. But what they really should be saying is teams that work make the dream work. Type that in for me. They really should be saying teams that work make the dream work. Why is that? Because not all teams work. Teams give up because of the struggle. You're not growing as fast as you'd like to. You don't have a platform yet. You're not comfortable in the building that you're in. You've had some, reduction in staff. And so, you're feeling some kind of way about that. And so, people leave. And so people leave. And so you want to make sure. I'm sorry, y'all, somebody was calling me. Let me make sure I hit decline. But people will leave because of the struggle. Teams, don't work because people give up because of the circumstances that you're in. They get frustrated. Negativity that may abound in the group. The rejection that some may feel as a team. Sometimes you have to be the bad news bears, but that doesn't mean you can't come up. Now, to all you young people that don't know what the bad news bears is, Google that, right? And then some of you, teams don't work because of adversity, which of course leads me to the question of the day. Is it time to flip your flop of a team? Yeah, is it time to flip your flop of a team? Teams that work, they share a vision with a greater purpose. The team that I'm a part of at my church, it's bigger than me. So when I feel down or when I feel like, the team isn't gelling, I am responsible for being a part of the team that makes it work. All right? I'm responsible. Let me see, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm so excited. I put this teaching together and it just blessed my soul. So let's talk about, I've got about 5 or 6 points here that I want to share with you all on today. Good. I see you. Somebody said, Chica says she shifted from Facebook to YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So teams that work make the dream work. This may be why you're experiencing some issues or challenges at your work. So how to flip your flop of a team. The number one is stay positive together. See, when teams begin, we're all excited. It's new, got that new car smell to it, right? Everybody's so excited. The newness and the excitement is there. And so everybody is gung-ho about what our possibilities are. But then when challenges present, money's funny, you got more month than money, support you the way you think they should. When things start happening against your belief, you have to still focus on the positive. Why was this team initially created? Keep your mind, stay positive together. You've got to encourage the team, stay positive together. Sometimes, when the team comes together, one person can rain on the parade of the entire team. You have to stop that. And you have to say, listen, we are all in this to win this. Type that in the comment section. We are all in this to win this. You can't be the only one sitting there saying, I'm going to speak life. No, you have to be the one that encourages your team to continue to speak life. Remember what I said, teams that work make the dream work. All right. So sometimes when things don't go right, just accept it as just a temporary setback. You're not losing, as long as you're learning, you're earning. As long as you're learning, you're earning. It may not be in the terms of financial revenue, but you're earning in growth. You're earning in relationships. Sometimes when things happen, it brings us all together, brings us closer, right? So it's just helping us even to shift our focus. Maybe the team was going in the wrong direction. All right. So stay positive together. That's why, I teach those churches that I consult with when I go in. I always say to them, it is vitally important that your team is comfortable with each other. All right. Your team is comfortable with each other. You have to, how do you get comfortable with each other? You connect with each other on a regular basis. You cannot, look, some of my old school that have been on with me for some years, here I go, but you can't date me and only reach out to me once every 3 or 4 months. No, you can't court me and reach out to me once every 3 or 4 months. No, we have to connect on a regular basis. So again, when I work with my churches, I always ask them, what is your schedule as far as meeting with your team? Well, we only meet when we're working on something. No, those months when you're not working on stuff, those are pristine times that you can connect and grow together, that you can build together. so that you can learn to experience each other when there's no pressure on you of trying to produce something. All right. So meet regularly. And then again, this is the second thing I teach, is that you always want to start out with some sort of developmental teaching. A lot of times as ministry teams, we get together just to do the work, but we have to make sure that our people are developing. You may be the most seasoned person on the team, so it's easy for you to be positive. But you got to think about that person that doesn't have the experience that you bring to the table, to the team. So help develop them so that the team can stay positive together. So everybody, did you type that? Stay positive together. Number 2 is believe together. This is how you flop a team. Believe together. The greatest churches don't have the greatest pastors at the helm. Oh, this may be a little controversial, but the greatest churches don't have the greatest pastors at the helm. No, they have great leaders within the teams who inspire those teams to believe in each other and to believe in their assignment. Sure, you should believe in your leader. Absolutely. But it's more powerful to believe in each other. Pastors cast the vision, and we can do this. I have seen some smaller churches produce some amazing results. And that speaks to why my comment that, great churches aren't great because they've got great pastors. Great churches are great because they got great teams. Pastors aren't the only one that are making stuff happen. It's the teams that serve that are making things happen. So when you got great teams in place, that's how churches become great. That's why, even during the pandemic, we had to shift to small groups. You couldn't have meetings, but you could have small groups. You could have your Facebook groups. You still had to bring people together so that we could build great teams. All right. Number 3 is other. I saw that meme, especially during the pandemic, where it said, make sure you go check on people that are always doing great. Go check on people that are always strong. That's me. I'm one of those persons. I'm always strong. I'm always focused. I'm always positive. But I had moments where I needed some encouragement. So you got to encourage each other. No one creates success alone. We all need a positive team to push us, regardless of what your role is. Your role may be to just bring the paper to the meeting. Oh my goodness, we celebrate Robin for bringing great paper to the meeting, right? She brought the paper to the meeting because it's by having the paper in the meeting that people can, write notes or whatever it is, whatever the reason you would need paper. So you have to encourage each other. When you encourage each other, you all become stronger together. It is extremely difficult to grow a team when you give all the admiration to one person. I'm telling you, that's why one of the main reasons ministries fall apart. Pastors are guilty of giving too much attention to the music people. Yeah. Or they give too much attention to, the evangelism team. They give too much attention to the men's ministry. You have to make sure that you encourage each other so that we all can grow stronger together, push each other. I'm telling you, people will believe in you when they feel like people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. All right. So keep that in mind. Number 4 is feed the positive spirit inside of you. Listen, look, I'm putting on my other glasses now to look over here. Hey there, Pastor Davis. I see you on. Thank you so much. I see you, Dr. Alex Ellis, my friend from New Jersey. Glad to see you on, sir. Feed the positive spirit inside of you. We all have a negative and positive spirit that can be fed into us, right? It's a matter of which one you want to feed, right? Something you don't feed can't live. All right. So life happens, but how you respond to it is up to you. But know that how you respond goes well beyond just that moment. So know that how you respond, it goes well beyond that moment. What do I mean by that? What I'm saying is, if you respond wrong in a meeting and that meeting's over, people are still thinking about, talking about, and even holding you hostage to how you responded poorly in that meeting that was 8 months ago. People are still holding you hostage. So be careful. I was on Twitter this morning and I saw another situation where there was a racist, this lady, exploded on a worker in Ross or Marshall's, one of those stores, and she went on a racist rant. In that moment, she responded very poorly. Her response is going to live and follow her for forever. Twitter went crazy, immediately said, find out her name. And you know what's going to happen? Her employer's going to find out. She's going to lose her job. Her family's going to find out. They're going to be embarrassed. They went and found her Facebook page. And of course, she put that she's a Christian and she had some scripture quote. You have to feed the positive spirit inside of you. So when they run amok, you respond positively, that you don't listen to that negative spirit inside of you that is telling you to go off, to curse people out, to not trust people, to not give people the benefit of the doubt. You want the benefit of the doubt. You want people to say, you know what? I'm not going to believe that. So I'm not going to repeat that. I'm going to trust the Robin that I've seen in action before, right? Be careful, because again, how you respond, it lasts well beyond the moment in when you're responding, which leads me to number 5. Talk to yourself. Woo, this is a good one. Y'all write this down. Talk to yourself instead of listening. Oh my goodness gracious. Self instead of listening to yourself. Too often, we listen to ourselves and we hear all the complaints, the self-doubt, the failure, and the negativity that leads to unhappiness, failure, and unfulfilled goals. Just because you have a negative thought doesn't mean you have to believe it. I was talking to someone recently and I said, oh my goodness, you look so great. You're doing so great. They said, well, I don't think so. And I quickly said, that's because you don't see what I see. You don't see what I see. You have to be careful that you don't allow what is going on inside of your mind to control you. So you got to talk to yourself and tell yourself when people say to you, oh my goodness, you look great. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have been working really hard. I changed this, or I did this, or I've been reading XYZ. It's okay to accept a compliment, right? It's not arrogance because you accept a compliment. We can speak truth to lies and fuel up with words, fuel up with positive thoughts, fuel up with phrases. I had you guys type out, I'm in this to win this. That is a phrase you want to be fueled up with. When life, throws you a curveball, type out, oh, I'm in this to win this. It's not over. It's just a minor inconvenience. I'm in this to win this. So when we speak to ourselves, it gives us the strength and the power to overcome our challenges and create an extraordinary life. Listen to this. Happy people make happy team members. Happy people make happy team members. Oh, I'm teaching. Look, I got my wand out. I am teaching. I don't know who I'm teaching. I don't know who I'm speaking to this morning or who this teaching is for. You have to let me know. But happy people make happy team members. So if that's you, and you're not happy, I need you to stop listening to yourself rehashing all the reasons why you're not happy. I had something happen to me even this morning. Before I got out of bed, the enemy attacked my mind. And I said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I am a hard worker. I diligently seek the Lord. I'm a giver. I love God's people. This is not my truth. My truth is, and then I began to speak what my truth is. That's why it's important to have the word in your heart. As a man thinketh, so is he. So you want to have it in you, so that's what you think. All right? You got to keep that in mind. And then number 6, my last one, we have to replace the phrase have to with get to. We have to replace the phrase have to with get to. Don't let your assignment, your life assignment, your ministry assignment, even your work assignment feel like an obligation. It is a privilege to get to serve. It is a privilege to get to serve. It is a privilege to get to serve. Don't let entitlement set in and stop appreciating the opportunity and the journey. It is a privilege to be in the very position you are in. Well, Elder Ware, I'm not really where I want to be. It is still a privilege. There are many, many people that would love to be in your shoes. You have to think about that. One day I had a woe is me moment, and I was thinking, oh, I'm single, and nobody celebrates me. I think it was Valentine's Day, something crazy. And I snapped out of it because, again, I tell myself, I don't listen to myself. I tell myself. But I was thinking, and immediately I told myself, but you have a great life. Great home. You have a great family, great staff. I know that's like extreme, but there are people that's their truth. And so, but by the grace of God, it's not mine. And so I'm not going to get caught up in, not being grateful for everything that I have and for what I do. All right. So replace have to with get to. Shift your words to say you get to do something. This shift, listen to this. This shift takes you from a complaining voice to an appreciative heart. This shift takes you from a complaining voice to an appreciative heart. All right. I hope that you enjoyed this teaching. It really blessed me to put this together for you all again. I always want to be a blessing. Excuse me. I want to be a blessing and help you all grow and help your leaders grow. And, I got these beautiful flowers next to me. Isn't this vase beautiful? This vase is gorgeous. This past weekend, Sunday, we honored the 1-year anniversary of my dad. He transitioned. He's in heaven now. And so we just celebrated him for being, an amazing father, amazing husband to my mother for 63 years. And of course, we just brought the family together. And this vase, I received so many flowers when he transitioned. And so I kept some of the vases. So what I did yesterday for the dinner celebration, had about 20 people here at the house, is I pulled out these vases and I went out in my yard in my little back flower bed. And I have these, hydrangeas. I almost forgot what they're called. And I filled the vases all with water and then hydrangeas. And these are just simply gorgeous. I'll show you. It's just one stem. Aren't these gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. So I had these all around in the kitchen and on the tables, and just to, in honoring my father, I wanted to make sure I had beautiful flowers. So I wanted to make sure I shared that with you so that you would see why I had those here on my desk. All right. Chica says, it's for me. My husband and I pastor OHIC, and we are 6 months old. I know that can be tough. And I'm seeking wisdom. Thank you for sharing. We'll order WOW and Facebook Guide. Thank you so much for being on. I want to encourage you. Definitely want to encourage you to stay focused, stay on assignment. I'm telling you, no one gets anywhere overnight. My overnight took about 12 years. And so, and I'm in another overnight season for what's about to happen in my life. I'm telling you, I believe God. I know that he has not forgotten me, nor has he forsaken me. So all the sacrifices I made these past 14 months, I was part of the essential team at my church. When people couldn't go to church, I was still there Tuesdays and Sundays. And so I know that God has something in store for me. Amen. That's why I'm saying it's really, really important that you speak to yourself and not listen to yourself. Good stuff. Let's see here. Hey, Tanya Daniels Bridgman, glad to see you on. Thank you so much. Oh, she says, can I do number 5 again? Sure. Talk to yourself. Talk to yourself instead of listen to yourself. A lot of times we go and we sit down and we say, we just want to listen. Well, make sure you're hearing from God and not yourself. Yeah. Sometimes when you just want to go someplace and sit still, you need to talk to yourself. Listen, in my book, How to Make Your Inbox Your CashBox, I talk about confessions. And let me jump to it. All right. I've got scriptures in here. I'm teaching entrepreneurs how to launch businesses, but I have all of these winners affirmations. I've got 2 pages of them. It says, I'm a winner. Daily, I receive creative ideas and witty inventions that will allow me to grow my business, change lives, and increase my net worth. See, sometimes when we go sit down just to be still, we need to sit down and read to ourselves. We need to speak to ourselves. It says, excuse me, my friends, colleagues, and family members celebrate my success. They encourage me to build my winning business empire. They are blessed by me being a blessing. See, or they are blessed by me being blessed. That's what I was talking about, that you have to reach each other, leave together. You have to stay positive together as a team. Write your own affirmations for your team. When you're having those team meetings, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, I'm still going to talk, enemy. All right, when you're having those team meetings, part of your development session, challenge your team to write their own affirmations for the team. If it's a team of 5, encourage everybody to write 2 affirmations. So then as a group, you've got 10 affirmations, and then type them out and keep those all together. On Wednesday, I am going to share with you 10 scriptures that I use to speak life into my situations. All right, it's going to be good. So make sure that you tune in on Wednesday at 11 a.m. All right, good. Over here on Instagram, Nina Scott says she came in on number 5. It's definitely for her. Pastor Davis, is your event planning boot camp coming back? It's actually for sale on my website if you'd like to get a copy. Thank you for asking about that, but it will come back. But again, the current year is available on my website. Hey, Everett, glad to see you on, son. Hey, Shannon, my sister is on. Good stuff. Alrighty. So I think I answered, let's see here, the questions. Okay, good. Tanya says she needs my statement. Happy people. Good. Happy people make happy teams. I don't even have to get my notes for that one. Happy people make happy teams. All right. Happy people make happy teams. Yeah. And when you got a happy team, now this is going to hurt some of y'all, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's when that team, they gel so well together that they want to be together outside of doing teamwork. They go to lunch together. They celebrate birthdays together. They get on Zooms together. Yeah. Happy people make happy teams. Yep. They enjoy each other They support each other. Yeah. That's what we're supposed to be in church, in ministry. We're supposed to want to encourage each other and push each other. I know you'll say, oh, well, I've been a part of the church and they just got, such mean people. Listen, there are mean people in church, but there are happy people in church too. And so you want to just, become infectious. You want to support and celebrate those people, yep, that are happy. I like being around happy people. They make me happy. Yes, they encourage me. And I feel like that's why a lot of you even connect with me, because you enjoy that I give positive teachings, right? Yeah, I don't mind sharing. I don't mind being a blessing. I want to help others. All right. So good feedback today, you guys. I really, really appreciate it. Look, I'm trying to be mindful of my time. For those of you that want to order books, of course, go to my website, thewareagency.com/store. My computer's acting up again, so sorry about that. Oh, there it is. Now it's showing up. To order my books, go to thewareagency.com/store. Yep, all my different books are there. Good. I will be back on, of course, Thursday at 11 a.m. and then Friday as well, 11 a.m. All right. So thank you, guys. I appreciate you showing up as usual. Let's go out on my outro. Blessings. Bye-bye.